It is the best noise I have here.
He
Damn it.
rolled a nat
ADHD. Fuck
one.
off.
Smite.
Oh,
Alright. So you guys have just exited the tunnel. You have reached the underground similar to Arcane, but not Arcane.
Hmm.
And you have finally reached Silver. Hold on, I'm trying to find a damn song. This is the best one so far. It's not too peaceful and it's not too. So currently, Silver seems to be talking to some guards. And as you approach, well, let's just say she doesn't seem surprised nor happy to see you.
I'd at least let her have the first word.
I take it the rest of you are from Talonfell, correct?
Yep,
Yep.
that's right.
Close enough.
Well, I'm guessing Alteria's messengers at that point. Let's just say I
Yeah.
received the message enough, and although I would like to help, we've got our own problems.
Being.
We got demons on our doorstep. We don't
Oh.
stop them here, they'll escape and spread to the rest of the world.
And I look at the family around me when she says demons.
When you say that, V, you notice that Lucio seems to be missing.
Ah, he ran off. Alright then.
I don't know what your plans are currently, but at the moment, there's a bunch to do. If you wouldn't mind, maybe you can go ahead and get settled for the night and we'll pick this up in the morning. Explore as you wish. Just don't piss off my wyverns. I shouldn't walk off.
Pat one? Can I pat one?
No,
You will
Oh.
get torn apart, I think.
not unless you want to lose your hand.
I wouldn't mind. Okay, so we have one night to figure out where the hell we are.
You're definitely in a place. Actually, there's a sign when you walked in. It was called Heartstone.
Hearthstone. And it looks this depressing.
Also,
Well,
if
hearts do look
you
depressing when they're outside of the body.
also you didn't notice when we came in, but there seems to be a bunch of crystals on the in the cave. Some big, some
Cool.
small, all of them radiating light. Some of them seem to even have grown on the buildings.
Can I
Is-
try to like gather some of the crystals to take a closer
but-
look?
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
not smart.
I'm
You would
curious.
just walk around aimlessly. Tell me if anything happens to him.
I
No,
will
just, like,
sliver
fucking-
along next to him.
My own way.
Question. Nobody. Is
Yeah.
this place like? Does it feel pretty like poor?
No.
Okay, cool. Then not. he's
Despite
not
the
going to-
conditions, it's actually pretty stable.
Okay, because V has he has the ability to switch to a different outfit that looks a lot more how do I say this? A lot more broken, just in case that he doesn't get robbed. Because he doesn't want to kill people.
I always look like I'm poor, because I am.
And that doesn't help us in the slightest. promise you, if I'm the richest, then something has gone terribly wrong in the world.
So I'm guessing you guys are just exploring the area.
I just
Yep.
wander around, see if there's
Mhm.
anything of even the most minor interest.
I'm just gonna walk around, look at
It's
it.
not like I can sleep, and it's not like I enjoy it even if I could.
So as you're wandering,
I look for an inn.
as you're wandering around, walking not far from where you guys were, you do find an inn. I'm guessing you're gonna check out the
Ooh.
one inn.
Yes.
No, if they go in, I'll follow, but I'll likely leave afterwards.
I'm not there right now. I'm looking at crystals.
We can.
And
I
I
also
will.
look to see if there's any types of drugs.
What?
Okay.
You don't
do
go
with
to an inn
crystals.
for those. You know that, right?
As you're all looking around, Lachlan, no, you don't find any drug crystals. Thank you for the reference.
Yo.
But you find no crystal meth here. Okay.
For now.
Do I find any rock candy?
No.
I promise. Give V a week, and he'll be really rich by the end of it.
Isn't it referencing to the same thing Lachlan as this actually does rock candy?
Okay, I would just probably follow the other two, and I would just like, because the inn doesn't really interest me. If there's anything interesting going on in the inn, though, we would just walk towards it.
From what you all seem to find, you all find. As you notice, the townsfolk is mostly made of. Well, some are beastkin, a lot of them are human. And then we also seem to have both dwarves and elves here as well.
Diverse.
Seems like a place where everyone can be who they are.
Equally persecuted.
Yeah.
You also notice that the state of this place is better well kept than you expected. Like, it's not run down at all. Like, oh, these places seem to be very... What's the word?
Functional
quality.
and stable.
Well
Functional and
maintained.
stable,
Well maintained.
well maintained.
Alive.
And even the quality of
Are
the
there
items they
living
sell here is
buildings?
even high quality. Especially any magic items that are sold here.
Is there anything that I would take an interest in? Although I don't think it would be at an inn. I think it'd have to be at a specific magic item store.
That's a good question. For those of you wandering around, Mo, I say you do happen to notice what seems to be some sort of artificer shop while you're gathering crystals.
Ooh. I'm going there.
Thinking those crystals are probably illegal as it's their light source around town, but
Yeah, I was about to say Mo's probably gonna try to make a lantern out of that or something. With like a switch or something.
Question: is there any place where I would expect to be able to buy one of those crystals?
Most likely either an artificer shop or a magic shop.
Magic shop, because that fits me more.
As you're walking around, you seem to be on the outskirts, but there does seem to be a magic shop.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, I would buy a room in the inn and then go exploring the town. The place.
If you bought a room, you would have lost me by now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, then I just want to walk in, and I first want to look for any of the crystals, and secondly, I want to just see if there's anything else that piques my interest.
So there definitely are a bunch of different crystal creations. And there's even some plain old crystals as well. When you look at the price, those seem to be free.
Oh.
Considering, well, you can just get them off the damn ground.
Yeah. So are they just like? Is there anything interesting about them except for them being light sources?
Some of them seem to be actual batteries for the stuff they're attached to.
So they're an actual power source.
I should inform Mo of this. It's a pretty harmless power source. Although I wouldn't say particularly powerful. And I'll look around for anything else. If you want me to roll perception, I can.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, wait a minute. Yo. Thing. D20. What's my perception on V again? It's pretty high, remember. Yeah, it's +3. 13.
13.
Yep.
Of all the magical items you see, none of them really capture interest. Though one does seem to stand out. Some sort of ring of sorts.
Okay then. Is the shopkeeper here?
He is here.
Shopkeep. Do you mind telling me what this is? And I'll show him the ring.
That thing? I was out exploring one day and found some weird stone somewhere. I don't know. Let me see. As he examines the stone, you see it seems to be a red gem of some sort. Nothing like the crystals that are actually here. Like, it looks like an actual gem.
Gems.
To
So
be
this is from
honest,
the
to be honest with you, I don't know exactly what happened. All I know is this thing fell out of the damn sky. There was magic coming off of it, off waves, but that's the only reason I decided to make it an actual thing. Can't tell you what it does though.
Alright then. Price you're willing to wager for this?
Let's just do 20 silver coins. Leave it at that.
Then,
Mm,
and
cheap.
I'll give him the silver.
Thank you for your patronage.
And after that, I will leave and look for Mo.
Okay. After that happens, can I take a look inside the artificer shop?
Yeah. When you go inside, it is basically... I don't want to say that. It's basically a fever dream. There's all sorts of different, creations and... Almost if you were inside Rowan's workshop.
Hmm.
However, it's a
Tell
lot
me,
cleaner.
tell me when V steps in there.
Mo would be instantly overwhelmed and would freeze and spot, just like kind of just like
And that
like
is
eyes darting, like
V,
eyes
would
darting around, and then like just like, oh, where do I even start?
In that case, V, when you enter, you just see Mo just standing there, jaw to the floor, basically.
Oh, Loki, he is not a golf ball.
Damn it, you sure?
I am particularly sure. If you want to buy something, Loki, how will you be able to speak to everyone else?
I have my ways.
All right then. Here's an allowance, and I'll give him like a little bit of gold, just so he can go do something.
Alright. I see
don't know
then
if-
seems to just disappear in the shop.
Okay. V does not really like artificer shops, but he needs Mo, so he's gonna be here anyway. Hey Mo. He snaps his fingers in front of him. Wake up.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. There's just so much here.
Yeah, and there's something here as well. I got this from the magic shop. It looked curious.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
I
have-
these crystals like grow all over the place here, don't they?
not
I took
this
a look
one.
at some of them. They like glow. I think that's really cool.
Yes, but this one doesn't. And those crystals, at best, serve as minor batteries.
Oh, okay. Wait, what crystal were you talking about?
This one on the this is a gemstone that I found on the ring. I want to see if either the ring or the gemstone have any effects.
Ah,
For a
alright.
pretty cheap price.
You want me to wear it?
No, I'd rather you, as the artificer, figure out what it does first.
Oh, alright. Can I like, what do I roll for that?
Shoot.
Arcana?
Yeah, what would be Arcana, yeah.
Okay. Where's that? +2. Okay. 8.
No. You're able to feel a lot of magic coming off of it. At some point, it even feels like maybe even demonic magic, but you can't tell.
Should V try if it's demonic magic?
I mean, that's up to you.
We will try if Mo fails spectacular.
I can't really tell exactly what it is. Feels kind of like evil though. That's like the best way I can put it. I don't really know.
Just so you guys know, there's another way of identifying it, or
Evil as
two
in
other ways.
hellish.
By studying it for an hour, or you actually use the spell identify.
You mean hellish, infernal? What kind of evil?
Like demonic kind of. Yeah.
Then maybe I should try. I got an 11.
You're
It's kinda
definitely
how
able
it
to
is.
tell it's definitely demonic energy. But besides that,
Okay.
you can't tell what's connected to it.
All right then.
Just
I
take
no more
hours
options.
studying it and
Stop,
you'll
keep.
figure it out.
Shopkeep, may I ask a favor?
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
This may not be from your shop, but both me and it failed spectacularly at trying to figure out what this thing does.
I'm a boy.
No, you're not.
A real boy?
Oh god.
Yeah.
What were you again? I
didn't
forgot
know.
entirely what you were.
he's some
Raccoon.
raccoon creature, yeah.
A raccoon.
You're raccoon.
I'm a raccoon.
He's not
You're
a
an
beastkin, I'll tell you that. He's not a beastkin, he's something else.
Just a
He's
fucking
just
raccoon.
he's just an awakened raccoon.
I mean, well, there's another name to it, but yeah, looks, he's just a raccoon.
Right. And anything that the prick was able to glean out of it?
Let's see. Not one of the stones I've ever seen. Interesting.
That's also curious about it.
From what I can tell, this thing holds a lot of magical power. Hell, this might be even a better power source than the crystals we use.
Yeah, I don't think that would say much. You all mostly use it for labs.
Should
Well-
probably keep this away from the.
Lamps, and also we use them to power some magical artifacts. Some of these crystals hold a lot more than you think. We just hide those so that way we're not having to deal with, you know, outsiders breaking in and just killing people.
Okay then. Do you have any idea if it would be intelligent to put this thing on? I still haven't done it, so I don't know what would happen.
Let's see. From what I can tell, this thing should be pretty harmless to anyone who wears it. As for what it does, well, I can't see that, unfortunately. Sorry. This is
Okay,
even
then,
above my level.
Alright then, I'm gonna be stepping outside of the shop for that then.
Would appreciate it.
Wouldn't wanna send this thing to even lower.
Would,
I
would,
know.
would I see him as he walks out the shop?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are, V.
Question, do you have self-preservation instincts?
Well, I loot people for money, so yeah, no.
Alright then stand right next to me.
Oh,
Okay, I slipper over next to him.
I'll put on the ring.
When you put on the ring, it doesn't really seem to do anything. Though,
I
when
got
you
nothing
get
to-
closer to, not long after you guys been outside, you see Sparrow walking around.
Oh well. This thing doesn't seem to be working. I only paid 20 silver pieces for it, but I still like for it to do something. It's not like I'm gonna marry anyone anytime soon.
Could I have a look? What does it do? What's it meant to do?
Just so you guys know,
Um,
Sparrow has seen you guys and is walking over.
She might help. Sparrow, I know you're good with this kind of stuff. We're struggling with this. I'll show her the ring.
Huh? This thing? Let me see. Seems
Just
to be
saying there's
some
more
sort
ways of
of-
identifying items.
If anything, kind of looks like some sort of protection thing.
Protection?
Yeah, ring of protection.
Something.
Here,
Hmm.
put it on.
I'll put it on.
As you put it on and you extend your hand, the hand seems to be going very brightly when it comes to Sparrow. If
Does it
anything, it seems to be more of like a warning. If you approach anything of the demonic or anything that seems to harm you, it would alert you.
Well, I
That
should keep
it
it
also
on then.
seems that this thing might also have a defensive system. That I'm not sure of though.
I mean, we could test it out. I don't know if you have any light spells you could throw at me. I promise you I won't get hurt.
Yeah, I can try. Though I should
What?
probably back up.
Yes,
I
and
also back up
you should also back up.
with
Yeah.
I back up to where Sparrow
So you
is.
do have some preservation instincts.
Alright.
No, I just back up when I heard Sparrow say, "I think I'm gonna back up though."
Alright, she's casting a
Same
level
thing.
1 fireball in your direction.
Try to dodge it, unless it affects his AC.
Does it affect AC? I'm not sure.
I don't think Fireball affects AC.
No, no, but it's wait. A level 1 is a firebolt, not a fireball, right? Because level 3
Oh
is
yeah. Firebolt. Sorry.
If it was
Well,
like it was
Firebolt-
fire, if it was
Firebolt
fireball, the
is
entire
a-
artificer shot behind us would be blown
Firebolt
smithereens. I
is
think.
AC based. Fireball is dexterity based.
Okay, firebolt. Sorry.
Which are both very high on V's end. He's a very dexterous warlock. All right then. I won't dodge. Well, unlike what I usually do.
Alright. So, seconds away from the fireball hitting you, the spell just seems to disappear.
Was that a dispel or a counter spell?
It kind of seems like a counter spell. Though, looking at the ring, it seems to be a 2-day use.
Well, so this thing is dysfunctional for 2 days, other than its ability to detect demons.
It seems like it, yeah.
I'll see if I could talk to Mo about finding a way to recharge this thing faster. But if that doesn't work, who knows? Maybe it might help me in a pinch.
Maybe because of the way that whoever made this, the metal they made it out of seems to be hindering it.
Okay, so I want to test out the. It's definitely okay. So I want to just go through some, like, because there's 2 scientists that I do know of, not just scientists, 2 artificers that I do know of. Is it made by either Rowan or do you know who I'm mentioning as the second one? Or no? Do you want me to say his name outright?
No, I do not know. My brain is drawing a blank.
I'll just message you.
Okay. Oh. It's not made by either one of them.
Okay. This is completely different. I mean, if it was the second one, it would be way more steampunky, probably.
It could have came from another world.
I promise you, those things are dime a dozen. We're all from a different world. Remember that, at least, except
Exactly.
for the missing one. I mean, that wouldn't narrow it down. That would only increase the amount of things this could be made by. Oh, but I'll keep using it.
Did you ask the person who you got it from how long ago they found it?
No, but they said it fell out of the sky. Which is very peculiar because this thing radiates demonic energy, and it's falling out of the sky means that it's from one of the demonic portals.
Probably.
This thing's more intriguing than I expected.
If you would like to go back to the shop, you can.
We could. I'd ask him. I'd love to ask him for the location.
So I'd like to ask him how long have they had it for?
All right, I will go. It shouldn't be too far away.
Alright, as you reach the shop, you see that the shopkeeper seems to be just cleaning. Oh, sorry guys, we're closing soon.
Sorry, I only have a question. I'm not going to buy anything. No worries.
Yeah, sure. What's the question?
Where was it that you found this ring, and when? How many days, weeks, months, years ago?
As for the when, about 2 years ago. As for where, we found it near a rift.
Oh, my theory was correct. Oh, was there any demon that also came out of the rift, or is it just the ring?
No, he managed to close the rift before anything came out of it. Besides, well, that.
Curious. Why
The
would
ring
they-
could be a demon.
That would make sense. Sparrow would have sensed
Or a
it. and
demon
even if Sparrow
possessed.
wouldn't have. I would have. No, I think that we're dealing with a more intelligent demonic force then, one that's willing to use magic items. That also means that they likely have an artificer trapped behind their rifts, making this stuff for them. Considering that it's not really known to be made by anyone, means that they probably trapped an unknown party.
If that's the
Hey, you
case,
could
then that
also-
explains why we've been sending forces into the rift instead of just closing them outright.
Hmm.
Though
Silver said
again,
sh-
we don't know what kind of rift, where the rift leads all the time.
They could. The one who made the ring could also be the one who made the rift. The
Could be,
rifts.
Take it from me, demons are usually not intelligent, nor skilled enough to make magic items. And if they do, it is usually to fight other stuff, not to defend. And also, why would a demon create something that would fit onto a human finger? This thing was created by a humanoid.
The gem, on the other hand, not. Yeah.
And also, this gem not being from, well, anywhere that... Is it from a place that I do recognize? Because I would know a little bit more.
Which one are you from again?
I can't say that.
Oh yeah, just type it to me. Just. No.
Okay. Alright then. But that means that this, okay, so that is a lot more important than we thought it was. Because that also means that the demons are getting smarter. I'm gonna assume that Silver's too busy for any of us right now.
At the moment, yes.
Alright then. Well,
If anything,
Now-
the moment you come out the shop, you're hearing, spreading. I wouldn't say rumors, but more like facts that apparently Silver has left the underground or the Heartstone.
is she preparing for war?
Well, they have been dealing with demons, so
Alright then. I could send out Loki. He'd be able to follow.
I'll be able to
think-
follow, but not very well. Those wyverns are
I'm-
fast.
Yes, that is true. How fast is the wyvern? If I have any idea of figuring out how fast it is.
A wyvern, in my world, can move at least 150 feet in one
Okay.
turn.
That complicates things.
However, that depends on how huge the damn wyvern is.
Switch teleport.
What does that do?
As long as there's anything in front of it, it can teleport to that location.
Hmm.
Oh.
And it can do it once every 6 seconds. And where was the thing for? Yeah, Loki, you already put it in. I'm pretty sure. You put the thing in? No, you didn't. Where is the character sheet I made again? Because I made a sheet for
Loki, yeah.
Loki would probably be able to follow unnoticed. I'm just gonna open up the Google Doc because it's still there. He can switch, teleport. I can only do once. There has to be a creature, and it has a massive range.
It
Of
does have a massive
246.
range.
May be able to do it a bunch. Now here's the thing: it does have to switch with another person,
Yeah, that's the problem.
so that wouldn't work probably. But if he can make decoys, and he can teleport. No, he can. I know that would. No, it wouldn't. I do not see a way that I could get Loki that fast.
Yeah.
I
If
cannot
you
figure out a
had
way.
Gauss, then it wouldn't be any problem, but...
That wouldn't be a problem, but I wouldn't fit V as a character. So no, that's not an option then.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Unless there's any other way that V would be able to figure out, but I don't think I can think of one, sadly. So that's not an option. Anything else that we're gonna do?
Can I don't think I've actually looked inside of the artificer shop yet. Is there anything that like catches my eye? Or everything catches my eye? Shopkeeper, how much is like everything in total? How much does everything cost?
You want to hear that because I know that Mo's practically flat broke, so well,
He's 20 gold.
that's not much.
Eh.
Trust me, that's not going to be enough to buy everything.
How much
Yeah.
would it be to buy everything?
To buy everything, it would be at least 4,000 gold pieces.
Okay, so that's off the table. Is there anything else that like catches my everything catches my eye, but like anything that like catches my eye more than others?
Just so you know, when V heard 4,000 gold, V would stay silent and act like he doesn't have that. V is surprisingly rich.
Yeah, anything? Yeah.
Would you like to roll perception?
I would
It's
like to
better-
roll perception. I have a +5 in that. That's pretty good.
Okay,
18.
18, okay. As you look around, you seem to notice this weird staff. It's definitely a staff made by an artificer, but it's definitely weird.
If it was a staff, it would catch V's eye too.
Mel like skitters over to it and like, hey, shopkeeper, what's this?
Also, I would like to say the staff is like 2 times your height, but yet you're still able to hold it.
Is
I
it like
have
off
the most
balance?
funniest image in my head right now.
For some reason, I'm imagining a tall staff
Underestimatable.
with a small raccoon that could sit on the star and ride it around like a flying broom.
Would you prefer if I held on to that?
First I want to know what it does. Shopkeeper, do you know what this is? I try to like hold up the staff.
Ah, that thing. One of my favorites, to be honest. It's able to do all sorts of different things. One of them, mainly being used currently, is actually able to close rifts.
Oh, that's handy actually. There's like a demon thing going on here, isn't there?
Correct.
I would like to
Which-
buy that off.
What?
That's all,
I was like,
that's all V needed to hear because V needs It would save V a shit ton of energy.
I wanted it though.
He can close rifts, but he cannot close it easily.
If it's the rift part you want, I have another staff that does the same thing. That one, on the other hand, does a lot other things.
Please go ahead and explain.
Well, one of the things that it's able to do, luckily for your raccoon friend, is that it's actually able to be written like a witch burn. He can actually summon and they actually can fly.
I like it.
Yeah, yes, that would be unnecessary for me. But you did say that you have no way of getting around the air, correct? And I'm
Huh?
also thoroughly not in the mood to carry you.
Yeah.
Alright then, is there any other effects?
I guess the one thing is that it's able to do. Trying to remember. Ah, here we go. Another thing that's able to do is there's this weird liquid that's been found around the Barrens a few times. It seems to be able to change it to water.
This
Might
is
come
it-
in handy eventually. I don't know.
Oh, we're definitely
What
buying
is
this.
Yeah, no, I want to fly. Can I have it? How much is it?
For you, since you're so enthusiastic, let's just make it 10 gold pieces.
10 gold? Yeah, sure.
As for your other staff, Mister, let me see, where is it? Here it is. As you see, it doesn't seem to be as advanced as the other staff, but it is, in fact, able to do the same thing.
As long as it closes rifts. Also, Mo, if you want to, I could pay for it.
No.
Okay.
I have a decent amount of money.
For you, Mister, this one will be, let's say, 5 gold pieces.
Then here, go ahead.
Thank you for your patronage.
Would there be anything
Yep.
that catches my eye?
Would you like the roll perception?
Yep.
Mo, could I perhaps borrow? Can I dispel both of the staffs that I have? So the staff that I'm usually using and the staff that closes rifts.
Yeah.
Alright. And I want to ask Mo. Hey Mo, could you hand me that staff for a second?
Aw. Alright, yeah, I guess, yeah, here.
11.
I will be back in a minute. And nobody. I want. Okay, we'll do Lachlan's thing first. This might take a while.
I got 11.
For yours, Lachlan, nothing really seems to catch your eye.
Oh.
I'm afraid. I'm sorry. And Earth, what is it you would like to do?
Can I go to like the pool's problem? Okay, so I want to go over to my world and I want to test out the staff. You probably know on what.
It works exactly as the shopkeep said.
That complicates things. All right, that's good. I'll give it back to Mo.
Thank you.
And
Can
it
I, like...
It just turns into plain water, right? No extra
Yeah, it turns
effects.
into plain water.
That complicates things. Alright, I need to talk to Raven.
Can I, like, take the staff
Not
on, like, a
Raven,
test fly
Sparrow,
or something?
sorry. I need to talk to Sparrow. That's
Okay.
eventually.
As I'm guessing there's nothing else anyone else would like to do?
No.
Then, in a sense, you turn in for the night.
Alright, yeah.
V would just not be anywhere near the other two because he would annoy them with his writing and they would annoy him by existing. Also, isn't Aki here? Isn't Virus also here?
Yeah.
They're just dead silent the entire time. Who died?
Yep. I'm decided.
I've been walking around.
Let's
Do I
just
see
say
anything
he's looking around a
interesting?
tavern or something.
And,
Yes.
and Sky's character as well. Like fucking everyone's not talking today.
Yeah, just been walking around looking around. Do I find anything of interest?
Okay, I have a lot of.
You definitely found a couple of back alleys of a couple of shady people you find interesting.
Also, how the hell is Mo gonna use the staff?
If they have anything that
Mobility aid.
could be of value for me to just borrow without their knowledge.
Say it again, Sky.
So some back alleys and such. I'll see if there's any shady people that wouldn't hurt taking something from.
We should like to roll sleight of hand.
Oh yes, sleight of hand is my strong
Yes.
suit.
Hand for the locks
In
and
case
on.
people haven't figured it out, Zahir is in fact a thief.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang, not one.
Giant elephant.
I mean,
if I
I'm
remember
assuming that
correctly.
V isn't here, so V wouldn't stop.
Not one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy.
Well, shit.
On the
Well,
bright
they're
side, you were
definitely
able
not
to
this.
get away with your life intact.
Does he run towards the inn?
No, he's not that dumb. He would have lost them first and then head to the end. Like, make
Wow,
sure they didn't know where he was first.
You look
I'm
like you
explaining.
just ran for the first day in your life.
How would they lose an elephant?
I don't know.
Especially with
Nope.
the
I'm
stomping.
of 5. I'm a rogue.
I feel like you should roll stealth to see if you
Stealth.
lose them.
Sure.
He's already lost them.
17.
Oh.
Hey, what the fuck? Are you guys just gonna ignore the DM? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, alright then. I don't even know, like, V's just taking a room at the end just for everyone's comfort at this point. I don't even know. Just so that they know they. I don't know if it's comforting that he's nearby or not, but he just does it anyway.
Serpent will ask Mo if he wants to share his room.
After what happened last night, I think I could probably get everyone of my own.
Okay.
Considering the almost hug to death thing, no.
Bad experiences.
I'm still racking my head. Like, V's just sitting there racking his head around how V's gonna use the staff.
Alright.
So,
Use this.
As the night reaches the next day, and you all meet up back where you first saw Silver. And yes, she is right there. She
Good.
will tell you that rifts have been opening up all over the Barrens. Most of them being from the Abyss or even Hell itself. She believes that this is due to some cult that seems to have taken residence somewhere in the Barrens. Somehow the cult seems to be using wild magic to their advantage and opening the rifts.
Well, wild magic is powerful. You just have to figure out a way to harness it.
you still haven't. Silver, could I perhaps tell you of an important matter?
Sure, I guess.
Well, I found this ring in one of the magic shops in your kingdom. I don't know what you would consider it. But more importantly, this ring is not only demonic, it came from a rift. Now, please tell me some of the qualities of this ring.
That thing?
Yes.
Basically, it's a counterspell. Though,
Yes.
unfortunately, whoever made this thing used the wrong metal. The metal
but
that
more
it's made out of seems to be hindering it.
Well, that's good to know. But what's more important is that it is made made not only for humans, but likely by a humanoid. So this thing was made by something that isn't a demon. Meaning
That is
that
correct.
likely on the other end of the rift, we're not dealing with just demons.
That is correct. From what we've been told, they have taken a hostage. Who, we don't know. We're actually trying to find them. We sent people into the rift big enough in order to do so. In fact, one of my
May-
wyverns went through it as well.
May I make an offer?
Sure.
I could enter the rift.
You wish to enter the rift.
I think we're both here dying of curiosity about who this might be, the person who made this ring, and I might be one of the people who are currently the best suited to enter there. Me being a warlock and all.
The problem is we need the correct rift to open up. Going to when we can tell the rift that this ring came from was hell.
Oh.
Hell. Demons are in hell now?
Yes.
Is this an alliance? Because if it's an alliance, then we are in deep trouble.
From what we can tell, the hellish side is the one that's currently trying to evade. The Abyss found out what they were doing and were just doing it on their own. There seems to be no synergy between the two. We even had a rift open up from both sides and they ended up fighting each other.
Demons and their squabbling. I could still go to hell. I likely would be able to blend in fine. But we'd have to find a rift first. Although from what I've seen, you have your ways of finding rifts.
We do. In fact, my wyverns are the ones that are actually able to locate them.
Alright then. So that's the first matter. And secondly, this one is more from Alteria. She wanted us to give this message directly that she wants, after we're done with this, to go for the king himself.
Midas, yes.
But I'm assuming that you're going to be deliberating on that after this demon invasion is fixed?
I've already decided to help. Alteria has helped me in the past. But at the
So
moment, the demon part is more concerning.
Agreed. Also, there is one more thing that I'd like to discuss that with you privately.
Alright, we'll save that for later.
Of course.
Silver would also like to tell the rest of you that the Heartstone has been doing their best to locate the cult and close the rifts. But as for the cult, there has been no sign of where they're hiding at.
Cult, huh? Did I miss something?
Bruh.
There's a cult of wild magic sorcerers trying to summon rifts to.
Oh shoot! Oh.
I just spaced out for 2 whole minutes.
Whoop.
He's still thinking of the shop. Even Lachlan followed, which is impressive.
Yeah, it is.
At this point, Silver will say, if you would like to help, be our guest. If not, you can return to Alteria with the message. Up to you. Do whatever preparations you need. But from what we can tell, another rift should be opening up soon.
Yeah, I'll help with trying to find the cult as best as I can.
I'm assuming I'm gonna have to ride one of those things.
Considering it's your best way inside, without, well, being ripped apart. Unfortunately.
Does V sense a soul in them? Because I know they're made of stone.
The wyvern?
Yes.
He does in fact sense them. Also, they're not made of stone.
Oh, these aren't like the ones in. Okay, fair enough. I thought you said that, but fair enough. All right then. V would just begrudgingly. He'd help, but he'd begrudgingly go on the wyvern.
Alright. So my question now is, would you like to search the town, see if you can find anything else you can find out about the cult? Or are you just gonna head straight topside?
V already has a pretty good idea of what cult it might be, so.
I want to go to the artificer shop again and see if I can find more cool stuff.
My goodness.
He follows Mo.
I will look for more things to do with the cult.
It's like we're stopping a quest in The Witcher to do a completely different one.
So,
He just wants cool
Well,
stuff.
I'm not prepared for hell. I'm not going
I still
to
have
hell.
10 more gold to spend.
Come on, it can't be that bad.
I asked you to go to hell, and besides, you wouldn't be physically prepared for it.
Exactly. Why do you think I'm going to look for the cult?
I'll join looking for the cult,
Well,
I
of
suppose.
everyone, you'd likely be the one who would be most prepared to find it.
so for the two of you there searching the city for any rumors about the cult and the whereabouts, I would like you to roll perception.
Perception.
Just Lachlan?
But I will gather both of you.
Alright.
That would be a 19.
21!
Alright, you both passed. Okay. So what you hear mostly is that the cult is harvesting wild magic in some way that seems to be opening them. That and it seems that they are in some sort of cave similar to Hearthstone. Meaning it's connected by some sort of tunnel system.
Is it the same ones the wyverns use?
No. If that were the
Okay.
case, the wyverns would have found them by now and scorched them.
Yeah, fucking different set of tunnels.
Well, then I start to look for a different set of tunnels.
Also, I will say, the both of you also overhear that a cult member was spotted up north. Somewhere
north you
in the
look for tunnels.
barrens.
We need to kidnap him.
Yes. You
You look for
can go
tunnels.
worry about the hell.
I'm not there. I'm not talking as V. I'm with Mo trying to stop him from buying the store.
And
He only has
as I
10
would,
gold left.
as I always like to say, or ask, we should all like to head topside now.
I want to buy something.
Yes.
It is an item I wish
At
to
this
buy.
point, Mo, you're being dragged out of the store by V.
Yeah, I was about to say, if
No!
someone else was, I was.
Be able to pick him up.
I mean, he's the size of a raccoon. Yes, you're able to pick him up.
How tall is he?
There is an item I wish to buy.
Pick him up like a child having a tantrum.
What was
He's
that,
4 foot
Sky?
10, yeah.
What was that, Sky?
This item I want to buy.
Which store are you going to? The Artificer or the magic shop?
Anything, well, it's a wondrous item, so... I don't really know which one I would go to.
Would you like to flip a coin?
Sure.
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Alright, let's see.
It's not asking me heads.
Tails.
Damn. Okay.
So
So we-
magic shop it is.
Alright. I'll go there then.
We should like to
Jesus.
roll perception and see if anything catches your eye.
Sure. Perception of... It's definitely not smell based, so I don't have advantage.
Drunk.
17.
17. Let's see. What seems to catches your eye seems to be some sort of... Not a ring, per se, more like an earring. And from what you can tell, it seems to be sort of stealth-based magic.
It doesn't need to be more stealthy.
broke?
if
Or,
he's
does he
freaking
need help?
and-
What did you say, Jeff?
Are you broke?
I do have... I have 8 gold.
V comes along.
I will say it is definitely 4 gold pieces for that one.
When V leaves, I sneak back to the artificer shop.
Take the raccoon with me.
you should probably put a leash on that thing.
I just want to see if they have an item called Pillows of Thievery.
I'm
could
using
wrap-
the chain of my
I-
damn weapon.
I could
promise
wrap
you
my
all of the
tail
pockets on
end
this
around
suit are-
it.
Oh my god.
There's not a single real pocket on this entire suit. Do you think I'm just gonna pull out a leash?
No,
I
you
could
could use
I
the
could
chain of
wrap
my
tail
weapon.
end around it.
No, that would be taken in a completely different direction. You could, however,
Fair enough.
hold it, considering you're the one who's probably stronger than me.
Actually, I was grateful.
And I like for him not to scratch my suit.
Yeah. Alright. 26.
Can I roll contested
Yeah,
like with my
you can
dexterity?
try. You can try.
With dexterity. Wait, what did he roll again?
He rolled
I rolled
strength.
26
You have to
on
roll opposing
strength.
strength.
Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. I only have a +2.
Fuck you, you're coming with us! You're not going back to the damn store!
Mo at least like tries to
Look
struggle.
at damn iPad, Ken. Okay. So here, I'm guessing you pay for the ring.
I mean, I can
Just
afford it if
savings,
it's
like,
4
pay for
gold.
it would probably be a lot better.
It is like 4 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's half of his savings. Yes, that's not.
I want to see if they have a different item called Gloves of Thievery. It increases sleight of hand.
Would you want to roll perception to see if you can find it?
Sure.
Also, before I forget, what did happen with Loki? What did Loki end up buying?
He found something. I'll just say that.
Well, give it.
What? I didn't do anything. No.
I have the ability to read your thoughts. Give it.
But I rolled a
see
nat
here.
20.
See here. You don't see it here.
Well, if it
I
was
just
there, I
want
would
to
have seen it.
It's not explosive.
It's not explosive.
Then I should trust you. Your name is Loki.
Trust me, it's gonna be funny.
Does
Does it
the
involve
stealth
my death?
thing do though?
Say it again, Sky.
What does the other item do then?
It basically has the ability to turn you invisible for 2 turns.
Oh,
We're doomed.
12 seconds?
Basically,
So yeah.
Elephant that can go invisible and is very freaking silent.
a really
Even though
stealthy
they
elephant that
shouldn't
can
be
turn invisible.
silent.
All the respect in the world, if Galen can land 100 feet on the floor and be completely silent while doing it, I think it's fine. If it locks it on Rogue, does it as well.
Yes, but you're a vampire.
Yes, and not
And a
particularly
monk.
subtle about it either.
He's
And
also
rogue,
a freaking
and
Goliath.
And a Goliath.
And the
But I'm
bad.
pretty sure the elephant is bigger than a Goliath.
No, Goliath are considered the biggest normal species.
My goodness.
Other than that, I think we could just move.
Heading topside.
As long as Loki, whatever he bought, doesn't end up killing me, it's fine. I don't need to know.
Also, I will say Sparrow, Crow, and Raven have offered to help you guys in the search.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that would be
good.
helpful. I know Sparrow in particular is pretty good at this kind of stuff. And I also need to talk to Sparrow probably after the session.
Also, as you guys seem to be approaching the cave that you guys entered through, it seems to be some sort of teleport rune on the floor. Sparrow walks
touch
over
it.
to it and it's just like you just stand on top of it and it activates. And boom, you're back up topside.
I stand on it.
And you're back up.
You're back up.
Alright then. As long as wild magic doesn't proc, I'm sure the view would go. He's gonna have to deal with wild magic as well. That's annoying.
Also, I should also mention, since I've just fucking forgot, when you guys did enter down here, your warding stones, your magic ward stone, all of them seem to have gotten a lot stronger after entering this cave.
Okay, please tell me that makes me able to use magic.
Yes.
Thank God.
Unless you roll nat 1, then it's gonna go wild. So yeah.
Alright then.
So please, don't
So-
roll nat 1.
So anything but a nat 1.
I don't think V has rolled a nat 1 yet, so let's not make it a time for fucking first chances.
Don't fucking jinx it, man.
Nat 1, nat 1.
Let's go.
Alright, you all have been teleported topside. And not long after
Yeah.
you've reached topside, you see or hear wing beats in the distance when the wyverns came up.
Wyvern.
Will the wyvern let me ride it?
Yeah, quick question. How fast does the flying staff let me go?
Double your walking speed.
So
Okay,
that's-
so 60. Okay.
So that's still way slower than the wyvern. So you're
Yeah.
gonna have to go on the wyvern. Would the wyvern even let me onto its back?
Not long after you ask that question, you hear wing beats a lot closer as another one emerges from the mountain behind you. As it then promptly lands in front of you.
I think that's a yes.
I think that's a begrudging yes.
Same thing.
Begrudging
Yes is
yes,
yes.
unfortunately. As Silver Austin seems to be on the back of it.
I promise you, neither of us will enjoy this.
Just get on.
Alright then, V would.
Alright, so who is going on the wyvern?
Me.
Me.
He doesn't get a fucking choice, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a choice,
Bo,
dude.
Virus, and V. Got it. I'm guessing the rest of you are gonna search from the ground.
I'll
Yeah.
join the Wyvern.
Okay, so here's also going. Sparrow is also going on the wyvern as well. As Crow and Raven will help the others search.
Which one's holding Mo? Oh, please not me.
Probably Virus.
Yeah. I have him. He doesn't have a choice, so.
Can I roll Constitution to see how long I struggle until I like inevitably grow tired and stop?
That's up to you, man.
Well,
Also, where does Loki go? I'll let Loki search on the ground while I search in the air.
That would probably be for the best.
Yes, I'm in multiple places.
Also,
Multiple
just so we're not
places.
walking around so tired like, as Crow says, as he then transforms into his werewolf form.
Loki would just run.
Loki would just run, yes.
Loki might just be faster than Crow. I don't know how fast Crow is, but Loki's fast.
I hop onto his back.
Alright. As you're
Okay.
both. So the group with Crow is gonna head north. As the group with Silver is going to head. If I can remember my fucking directions. West.
I have a question.
Yeah?
Could I grab a brush out of my bag and start brushing his fur?
Crow will literally
I'm
throw
gonna-
you off.
Throw you off and Loki's
Okay.
not catching you. Loki may not have a mouth, but he will laugh. So why do you have a
um,
brush? You're a serpent.
Why? Did
I'm gonna do Crow as a group first. Crow. I want everyone to roll perception.
That's the one on the Wyvern.
No.
the one on the Crow's group. The one on
So
the
we
fucking...
want- I want Lachlan's. I'm gonna roll for both Crow and Raven.
Oh.
Shoot, who else is with Crow? I forgot. Everyone's on the wyvern. I just realized that. Brain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone but me. Pretty much.
And should also make Loki roll.
Yeah.
Got
Or
a 19.
Perception, yeah.
It's +0 because this fucking stupid. 11.
Okay. Your search up north seems to be rather fruitless, as you don't seem to be able to find him. Crow is not even able to track him by smell, because it seems to be using some sort of magic to hide it.
Interesting.
As for the group on the wyvern, you seem to be rapidly approaching a rift On not on the sky, on the ground level. As you are now quickly descending.
We going to that one?
Yep.
Alright then.
I should probably warn you, V. This rift doesn't seem to be the one we're looking for in order to send you in. Seems to be
It's
the
fine.
abyss.
It's fine. It needs to be closed anyway.
True. As you now land, the rift seems to be just recently opened, according to Silver.
Well, the quicker we get this done, the better. And I'll pull out the rift closing staff.
I would like you to roll Arcana, please.
Okay. Arcana is plus. I have a very high plus for the fucking Arcana as well. That's the funny thing. I just rolled ass for the fucking other one. 16.
You're able to close the rift before anything comes out.
Well, that was easier than expected.
Lot
lot
that's
easier
because
when you
those
don't have to
stats make it
tangle.
very easy. We've been trying our best to make more of those, but we seem to be lacking the materials.
Well, if we find that person who keeps making these items,
True. You'll be
Or-
able to make more of them.
or you know what? I'll be in touch with you. Let's hop back on the begrudging wyvern.
Begrudging wyvern.
So you guys will head back. Both groups will head back to Hearthstone, and unfortunately, no rifts opened up for a while, which
I'd
is
say that's unfortunately.
surprising, to say the least. As the next thing you hear is a giant boom and a shake that shakes the whole cavern.
It was just too easy, wasn't it?
So, what was that?
Unfortunately. And that's where I'm going to end the session.
Feel like it's
Yeah.
something to do with